this beloved channel is tapping into in her own allowance. You can feel it through your own being, Mr. Edward.
It's funny how you call me Mr. Edward.
Mm.
It's like we call him Mr. Leo.
Yes, we tapped into that.
Or just Mr. I don't know why. Just so.
There is a frequency there. Tap into it. An ancientness that is present for you. Lineage. Huh. We are now viewing that. This is very beautiful. We have slid in and out of each other's lives, always. It holds the energy of one that has been bound here to life for a while. He is assisting. The join of twins. Beautiful. We are only speaking about this because you can feel the lineages of that, being a twin yourself. We are asking now if you have any questions, as we are the multiverse. Even that.
In some ways, it seems like a little silly question. And yet I don't really feel there are any silly questions. And it's the one that's popping into my head. I've lost my car key. And it feels like kind of important, and that it's going to pop up at the right time. But is there anything I can do to maybe speed up the finding of the key to the Falcon? Also has my garage fob on it. And it's funny because it's all linked, and it's like I have to put out the bins tomorrow, and I had the bins in the garage, and the garage key is connected to the car. And in some ways that feels like really material, and you know, that is just it. But it feels like, no, that's the fractal of a much bigger thing about like clearing out the rubbish and like maybe even like a larger vehicle. I was wondering if you could shed any light on that.
The beautiful vehicle is showing you so much.
It is.
What you see as lost is not literally lost. It is just showing you another way to look at things. Once the discovery of this interpretation that you bring forward, which you already know, the gifts that are given there, it will appear. And you will say, ah.
I can already feel that, ah.
Yes. Each thing in your life, the simplest things, are always showing you. They're just showing you. Once you let go of this struggle of, I got to have these now, I've lost it forever, I got to call a locksmith.
Yeah. I don't feel that, really.
Yes.
It feels like, no, this is exactly like you said, like there's a beautiful message in this. Open the door, take out the rubbish.
True.
Get your wings back.
Yeah. Gain your power. Then things appear.
And also just that still there's, value in being still at times.
It is very valuable. It is very valuable.
Mm.
In the stillness of yourself is where balance is created. You can create clear air always. Hmm.
It's really interesting as well. I realized how having my feet flat on the floor is the best way to balance.
Hmm.
And even at times I feel like lying down, there's definitely value to it. But I learned my last ceremony, like I was feeling sick. I wasn't feeling sick. It was really interesting. It's like when the optimum way to allow the energy to flow through is to be on your feet. They're so amazing. The feet are connecting the energy better than anything else on the body. Yes, which is why you walk on them.
Hands and feet connect instantly.
Mm.
It has always been this way. It is the nature of self. As you watch this video again, recognize the broken energy and how you can break the energy and stabilize the energy at the same time. We are bringing this forward for you to understand that only. The energy, the frequency is easy for us, for everything is energy. So you may see it as a disturbance in something, yet it is something else, showing you only. In rooting in this beloved channel, go back to the beginning. You are all going back to the beginning of connection. To walk on an earthly plane is to be connected to itself. Yes, water connects you, but you walk on land. Roots connect you, grids connect you.
Just seeing around chest now, and is there sort of purification going on around Shasta so that there's less polarity between the inner earth and the surface?
The beloved channel has been tapping into that also. She has been feeling the difference. She tapped into the smoke that fills her home today. She felt the protection of it and the clearing of it. There is a lot taking part on each earth plane. And in the heightened energy places of this earth, you will see different phenomena, especially now, as their own way of adapting. We will say it that way, for there really is truly not a word. The world is going through a great change. There are two paradigms really playing out here. One would call them lower, one would call them higher, but they are not. They are the same. One is choosing. Where do they go? By a conscious decision. Each of you have signed that contract. That contract that each of you have placed here, an agreement. That's why the channel is struggling with this. It is an agreement. Contract is very hard with this channel. And we feel that. An agreement that you made to consciously be the connective of an existing planet. You have tapped into that. We can tell. People will recognize your energy. They will want to know. Now is the time. Not that you need to speak it. It is bringing forth its own recognition of itself, we will say. So each area of the planet is allowing itself to go through, we will say, at a quicker spot, we will say, if you understand that.
Can you say that again? It just broke up a little bit.
It is like a quickening. There is so much that is earth plane based. It is hitting everything. But there is a frequency of quickening, we'll say. You can feel it. It feels gentle, but you're like, aha. To stabilize the energy, each one has taken a place. And so they have neutralized, we will say, part of the energy that is bombarding this planet. Also, energetically, the routine system has came alive in both areas. Both areas, we will say. New Gaia and Gaia, the lower realm. Even that root system has turned on because those are going to choose that experience to its fullest in a grounded way. They will connect in and they will figure it out and it will be perfect. The connection is never lost to both worlds. It is very difficult for people to wrap their mind around this. So, don't feel your way through it. Your sensories have heightened, even the animals have felt it. The heightening, the plants, everything. So you can see it quicker on which way to go to your own journey of you. And both are perfect. Both are perfect. Know this. We will stop here. Do you have a question, beloved?
Yeah. I feel like I'm at a fork in the road with the medicines, and at moments I feel, I get so much out of I don't know if abstaining's the right word, but just being as pure as possible, fasting, and in other ways the medicine's really cool and they feel like they accelerate it. For example, you were listening to the conversation about the DMT, and in some ways I could have just gone straight into that. Would that have been beneficial for the quickening, or
did it feel beneficial to you at the time?
In some ways it felt like actually going in exactly what happened was beneficial. Going to the edge and pulling back and recognize fears and why I pulled back, or maybe fear is the wrong word, the hesitancy, that was really useful, and maybe more useful than going into it. Not to say that it wouldn't be useful to go into it at another moment. Yeah, interesting. Thank you.
There is a frequency, and many of you, all of you get to the edge, you see the fork in the road, not realizing the edge,
Mm,
the energy of its own existence.
the edge. Mm,
Do you see and discover that? Then you are ready. Recognize each step. That's it. This beloved channel, she says it to herself over and over and over and over, almost to exhaustion. In that exhaustion, it took her to her own recognizing. Now she don't worry about it. It's already there. It's in her system. That's what you're doing. You're pinpointing your own existence. That's it. We're filling into the question that you brought forward. Yet we feel like it was answered in many different ways through this transition. You are moving.
I guess the answer I thought I got was, it doesn't really matter. All of the ways lead to her. It's almost at a point on the path. It's inevitable that, you reach the bottom of the mountain.
You're just having a journey as you're going down you don't examine each tree as you're going down the journey of your adventure. You're just having it. Yet in life, you examine so closely. Yet it is a great experience because it shows you how you exhaust your own energy.
Like, another example would be, I'm loving this, so much. Also, I would enjoy traveling all over the world. But at the moment, to be honest, I feel like I'm exactly where I'm meant to be.
Truly. And you hung up on traveling all over the world because you see that as you cannot do it where you are. You are learning to anchor each place. You can think about it. The ones that recognize yourself in its state. You anchor that energy in, and you will have that adventure in the momentaries that you are in that frequency. And you will not feel the longing and the calling to go there. It will naturally happen. One creates the other. You're moving back into a flow of itself. That's it. And the flow is moving.
The river is everywhere.
Of everything. You receive in your mind. It is a place that this beloved channel catches herself, and she's releasing that word as we say it. It is only recognizing that you are there. Those ideas, bring them into your energy field. No one in this earth plane, no one on birth, you are both being on both planes, birthed, both now, everyone. Even if you are in your fully body conscious bodies, you will make a decision. It will take eons for most. You will say, you will hold the placement of both. It's all right. That's why there is a bridge. You are consciously creating in a flowing way that thought flows through you and is created in the world, not from your mouth or your ideas. It is created from your being. So you could feel this in your body, in the lower realm of your body. Do you understand this, love?
You don't think the flow, you feel the flow.
Yes. Like the wind that flows through, the air, the nature. It's just a flowing energy. You have and are all being birthed into a new reality of the sun. And it's beautiful all the way around. And yes, you feel the explosion of it happening, earth waves and everything. Everything is breaking apart to become a new. Even the new is breaking apart to become the new.
Probably my final question.
Beautiful.
The experience with being bitten by a spider a few years ago. I feel I learned so much from that, and it often comes back to me.
What is the main thing when that pops back into your mind?
Always the connection between everything, the web of life.
That's it.
And
you're connecting.
so my question in that is, the spider is just there to show the connection.
That's it.
Amongst everything.
Every creation is.
Yeah.
All connects and assist each other. All in a circle. Radiating out. Your species, we will say, do not see you like you see you. Their antennas, we will say, are tuned into you. They are all becoming a part of you. And that medicine it gave you took you to that.
That's some potent medicine.
Sometimes you need to get hit hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a hard hit.
But it is a beautiful, beautiful experience going through your lineage.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Of transformation between species and you.
So grateful for that.
We see that.
And yeah, she showed me so much of the fire and tobacco and the power of projection.
Yes.
A lot of that. I learned a lot of it, and that's been so useful during these times.
Yes.
How
It is not that you are becoming it. You are
truly
it. It is already you, all of it.
so remembering,
Mm-hmm.
which is funny because that word remember, I always used to have problems saying it when I was younger. I always used to go remember. I could never say remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny now. I think, well, remember, saying it like that
You bring in
rolls off the
breath.
tongue. Yeah, it's different. Has a different energy.
Yes. The
Remember.
depth of innocence knows its way. No matter what the world is showing, the innocent ones, all of the innocent ones know. They will not go blinded, we will say.
Mm.
So, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now my body feels so freaking good. And yeah,
Good.
yeah.
It's fun. I'm going to have another friend called Ed. And he's got a brother actually called Tom who's in Hawaii.